Pat Huntoon here from Technique Junkies, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a quick ombre background using Distress Oxide inks and a background stamp and just some plain white paper and a little water or shimmer spray. I'm going to show you two ways with two different stamps so you can see it done twice, and let's get started. So today I'm only using Nina Solar White 80-pound cardstock, and if I were you, I would have a couple of these on hand because you can get more than one printing out of each one. And we're going to start with this brand new stamp, S789 Flamingos background. Isn't that adorably cute? And we're going to be doing it the same thing we did here. Okay, so to start, you just take nonstick craft surface. I actually buy my surfaces in the Christmas tree store, which is a northeastern store, but you can also buy them in your supermarket as grill mats or as nonstick oven liners. I think this cost me $4 or $5.99, and it's giant. So we're going to start with Distress Oxide Picked Raspberry, and I'm just going to rub it directly on my work surface. And then I'm going to use Distress Oxide in Abandoned Coral. Again, I'm overlapping that a little bit, and that's going on my work surface, and then Carved Pumpkin on the bottom. So I'm just making a palette approximately a little bit bigger than this guy, and then I'm going to give it a spritz. Now, the more you spritz this, more watercolor it'll look. So you don't want to get it too much, but you want to get it activated a little bit, and you can see those inks start to activate. And then so hard. I'm just going to dip that right in there and turn it a little bit, move it up and down so I don't get distinct lines. And then I move this over so you can see it directly. Stamp it right on the cardstock. I made my cardstock a little bit bigger. I'll cut it down. Ah, look at that. Isn't that adorable? Look at those flamingos. And the nice thing is I can just go back and I can do it again. Now here's the fun part. I am going to take what's left over here. I'm going to add a little bit more water to it, and I'm going to dip this cardstock into it. I'm going to have this nice watercolory look. I'm just going to wipe that down just a little bit. Okay, so now I have a nice dry cardstock and a work surface, and I'm going to take three other colors. I'm going to take Mermaid Lagoon, Peacock Feathers, Salty Ocean, those three colors, and I'm going to do the exact same thing I did with the other one. Make a little palette. So I'm going to start with Salty Ocean, I'm going to go to Mermaid Lagoon, and I'm going to end with Peacock Feathers. Now there seems to be something under here, maybe, which is causing this to have this ink hole. Let's make sure everything's moved. So you don't really want an ink hole, so if you have an ink hole, see how I'm saying that? It sounds bad when I say it. An ink hole, just go right back over it so that you have the whole thing covered. Give it a spritz with the water or glimmer to activate it, not too much water. And grab your background. And this time I'm using Fun Starfish, S795 Fun Starfish. I have it mounted just on an acrylic block. And this does work better with an acrylic block, not with a stamp positioner, because you need to dip it in. So I'm going to dip this in. I'm going to move it around a little bit here and there. And I'm going to move that to the side and stamp that right on my prepared background. The fun thing is I can put it on this background, but I still have plenty of ink over here, so I can put it on a piece of white also, or cream, or colored cardstock, whatever I want to use. All right, so there's my Fun Starfish on the pink. Isn't that very Miami? I love that. Look at how colorful that is. That's so cute. So I'm just going to set that aside to dry, and I can keep going on cardstock with these. That is our tutorial today. Just to dip an ombre here. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our tutorials on YouTube. And I will see you next time. Thanks for stopping by today. I'm going to keep going on these.